Okay, so time. Have you ever felt like drowning in those complex coffee details can be more of a headache than a delight? I think we all been there, and we make that mistake. Uh, we sometimes make things too complicated for our customers and turn fun coffee time into something that feels more like a homework than a warm welcome in a world of coffee. So I would like us to do today is to try something different. So I'm super excited to share with you something truly special. It's not just a cup of coffee. It is a clean and elegant cup that testaments to simplicity and beauty of coffee at its best. And here is a kicker. We're gonna explore it using this colorful and flavor coffee map that you have in front of you. This map is a vibrant tool that uses colors and pictures to represent coffee character, flavors, and aromas. The colors on that map represent how coffee will change through the temperatures. And it's like a big picture, a view for our coffee journey. And then you see those small coins with pictures on them. Those coins, when we place them on the map, will point out more specific flavor notes and when we can find them in our coffee. This map, it's a tool to break down barriers, to make rich world of coffee flavors more fun, exciting, and enjoyable for everybody. Doesn't matter the level of expertise. So let's dive in. We'll be filling this map with our discoveries together by placing those small coins on the colorful area. And I hope you're as excited as I am to start exploring this coffee. So how does it work? We'll be taking those small coins, placing them on the colorful area, and then filling every coffee temperature from top to bottom. On your left-hand side, you see sliders. And those sliders will help us mark intensity of coffee attributes. And on your right-hand side, you see information from where those attributes are coming from. And I will be giving you more details about that later on. Okay, so are you getting ready? Okay, cool. So we will be starting with the aroma. And I will ask you to follow my lead. When I will be putting those coins on the map, please do exactly the same, okay? We'll start with the top shelf. Okay, so let's do it. So first we have the intensity. The aroma has medium intensity. Move your sliders, please. And notes of peach, honey, and white flowers. Yeah, peach. Those aromatics comes directly from our variety of this geisha coffee. And I deliver them, so they are like in order. And I deliver them thanks to slightly shorter roasting time with 210 degrees of end temperature and 9% of development. And this allowed me to keep it in more fruity and floral zone for you. And because it was roasted only 2 days ago, I keep the intensity on higher level. What I would like you to do now is to smell the coffee twice. Each time, give a robust swirl before, and then stuck your nose inside. The first smell, you can go ahead, will give you the general characteristics, and the other one, more specific notes that you can see on the map. Go ahead. Okay, so let me guide you through the hot temperature of that coffee. We'll be going top to bottom. So we have flavor notes of orange, and they are in order. And strawberry, orange, orange, orange. Flavor notes comes from the variety and terroir of the farm. This Hacienda La Esmeralda coffee was grown on altitude of 1,800 meters above sea level, on mountain slopes between two oceans. Slower maturation, lowered average temperature gives slower maturation of cherries, and that helps to develop more complex, fruity, and elegant coffees. And I used slightly higher ratio of 18 grams of coffee and 240 grams of water to enhance them for you and make them a little bit more intense. So now we continue with aftertaste. We have aftertaste, we have aftertaste of bergamot. We have to move it in here. Yes, aftertaste, bergamot. The aftertaste is thanks to medium coarse grind size. I also used 93 degrees Celsius water for 3 first pours and 75 degrees Celsius water for last pour. And that combination gives me more efficiency in the extraction and more clarity in the aftertaste that leads to this long and lingering aftertaste. You can also mark the intensity as medium long. The acidity, when the coffee is hot, is more citric with note of French orange. It's very vibrant at this stage. To give more vibrancy in the cup, I used soft water with higher concentration of calcium. And to showcase complex acidity of that coffee, I used cone-shaped brewer. That allows me to get better extraction through coffee bed and demonstrate different types of acidity through temperatures. So now we'll be moving to sweetness. You can move the sliders to medium sweetness. And I'll do exactly the same here. And we have sweetness of strawberry at this stage. Sweetness is a combination of few elements. First, we have the terroir and the variety, and then it was all enhanced by natural process of that coffee. Hand-picked cherries were put in the temperature-controlled room for 46 days, which gives fresh fruit character of that sweetness. And let's move to body. It is medium, and texture is juicy. Higher initial temperature in roasting gives me more solubility of the coffee. And I used 4 pours for my brewing recipe, and that gives higher extraction. Those two things together allow me to get more elegant and complex texture through temperatures. What I would like you to do right now is take 2 sips of that coffee and evaluate it as hot. So first, you will confirm the flavor notes of orange and strawberry and juicy texture. And the second sip will give you this citric acidity, fresh fruit character of sweetness. And after a second, you get this medium long, elegant aftertaste. Go ahead. Okay, so let's continue with the warm temperature. And this will be shorter, and you already know how to do it. So for the flavors, we're going to have cherry. So this is on this side. And apple. And yellow plum. The aftertaste is still medium long and elegant, but has note of apple. The acidity is well integrated in that coffee, but it's more malic, stone fruit-like. We have sweetness of plum. Thank you. And texture is still juicy, but as coffee cools down, it becomes more round. And this will stay round until cool temperature. Okay, so when the coffee is cold, we'll have notes of pomegranate and still cherry. The aftertaste of hibiscus. Thank you. Acidity becomes more malic, berry-like. Sweetness of red fruit compote. And the texture becomes more delicate, still juicy and round. That's why it's somewhere in the middle. I guess you're the masters. I'll leave you to enjoy this Hacienda La Esmeralda Geisha play with the map through temperatures warm and cold, and just simply have fun. Time.